defending his homeless relocation program. Newark, New Jersey, only about a half-hour away, is suing over this program, accusing New York City of sending people to live in run-down buildings with mold.
Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. Well, it's time for my second cup of coffee, and that's usually what I drink or like to drink. I don't always get that second cup, but 2 huge cups of coffee works well for me in a day's time. Comment and let me know how much coffee you drink in a day's time. 6 cups, 1 cup, a small cup. So what I want to do now is to go ahead and start a fire and brew up some Cowboy Coffee. And I want to ferro rod ignite the last of my Goldenrod flower heads, flower tops. I've got about another handful of them that we'll put with this one and use the Keychain Ferro Rod. And then we'll use some leaves to increase those flames. And then I'm going to break this down in time lapse. So we'll have plenty of smalls, mediums, and larges. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, let's go ahead and get our fire started. This is Tulip Poplar, by the way. It burns up pretty fast, but I don't need a long-term fire. I just need about 7 to 10 minutes of a fire. Try that again. And here's my smalls. And this is sort of a intermediate size here. I don't want to boil this whole pot of water, so let's see how much we got. Yeah, I thought we had a little bit more than I needed. Alright, let's put my pot supports on there. Put a little more wood in there, and we'll keep feeding it till we get our boil on. The way to get the quickest boil, though, is to keep the flames licking the pot. If they're down inside the stove and they're not even touching the pot, it's going to take a long time to get your boil. I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of Folgers coffee grounds. And you might think that when I pour up the coffee that there'll be grounds in my cup. Usually not. Like the last time I made coffee for y'all, I used a Keurig, a little Keurig container, and I opened it up and poured it in there. Now those coffee grounds had lots of floaters in them, but usually there's not that many grounds floating in this. So we're not going to boil the coffee. Once the water boils, we'll put a tablespoon of coffee in there and just let it steep for 10 minutes. Well, we got some flames licking the pot now, don't we? It will not take long to get a boil on with that kind of heat. I hear it in there. It's already boiling. Yeah, I can hear it boiling under that lid right there. Let me show you. Yeah, she's boiling good. All right. Now really what I heard years back was coffee grounds should never even touch boiling water. It should never even go into 212-degree water, but I'm not going to be that finicky with it. All right, we'll let that steep for 10 minutes and we'll have some great coffee. I've been meaning to do this for a year. Now let me show you that slow pour that I was talking about. Tell me if you see any grounds going into the cup. I have to start it off fast so that it won't drip down the side of the pan. I mean, I see just a couple of floaters in there getting into my coffee cup. But believe me, it ain't much. And 99.9% of the grounds is all left behind. So I know a lot of people have questions about that. All right. Oh, happy day. And I'm going to try to just put a level tablespoon of honey in there. Oh, I went over. I hate that. And some half and half. Half and half. Kind of full, ain't it? Let's try it out. I'll give you a long shot. Let me sip the level down some. Oh man, if you only knew. So that's the way I like my coffee. I usually drink it black, but occasionally I like it with a little honey in it and some half and half. Really good. Y'all comment and let me know how much coffee you drink each day and how you like to fix it. I've seen some people say, well, I don't put any sugar in my coffee, and then they'll take the creamer, the chocolate creamer, the Swiss vanilla, whatever, and they'll just do a half a cup of creamer. So, all right, y'all. Appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.